everyone, Journeyman here, and welcome back to a Journeyman's Journey. Today is episode 5 as we take on Darlington and Boston, two of the, I would say, bigger teams in the division. But last time you joined us, it's been quite some time. In fact, we've played through a multitude of games. First was a 7-1 demolition job off King Lansley. Where we just absolutely annihilated him, really. 2 goals from Unlove, 2 goals from Armson, goal from Williams, goal from Matt Lowe, goal from Shane Byrne, unfortunately conceded as well. But apart from that, it was pretty much a very dominating display. Then we beat Curzon Ashton 2-0. Shane Byrne getting the goal here, as well as an own goal from Matt Regan to wrap things up. Another really good performance. Then we follow up with a 4-0 win over Basingstoke. Very, very pleasing display indeed. James Armson getting a couple of goals. Shane Byrne as well getting back on the score sheet, and so is Lee Unlove. Then we lost 3-1 against York. Crispy getting a goal for us in this one. We never really got into the game itself, despite the match stats at the bottom of the screen. And then that kind of put us on a little bit of a dip in form, unfortunately. We drew 1-1 against Torquay, which is a very respectable result. Torquay are in the division above us. And we put a good fight in the FA Cup qualifying round, but unfortunately wasn't quite enough in the second leg. Torquay just came out straight from the gates and scored within 12 seconds. A hat-trick from Jacob Brown led them to victory. And Jack Byrne and Lee Unlove getting goals for us. Most recent then we lost, well, most recently side, but most recent defeat, we lost 2-0 against Blythe. Spartans, we never got in this game, which prompted me to lead to my first team meeting of the year, which the lads responded very well with a 2-1 victory and a last minute dramatic goal to give us the victory. So going into today's game, we're up against Boston United and Darlington. Let's take a look at the league table real quick. So the league table as it stands right now, we are currently 8th in the table, which isn't too bad at all. However, there's not much between us and the top 2 or 3 teams. And obviously today's video, we go up against Boston, who are 5th, and then Darlington, who are 9th. So teams that are in and around us, it's a really good test to try and see where we are as a club. And obviously, if we are to stand a chance of getting into the playoffs this year, we need to beat the teams around us, and today we'll start with that. So going into today's game, actually I signed a couple players, believe it or not. Let's go take a look at some of those transfers I brought in. First, I'm signing right back Sam Patterson. Very versatile right back. That's what attracted me to him. He's 23 years old, but as you can see, he's got a lot of good things. Not great at any one particular thing, but very well balanced, very well versatile player. Can play in midfield, can also play left back and right back. So his versatility is going to be very important to us. And then I signed Max Allen, who is a centre midfielder. He's on a non-contract deal. Similar situation with Max in the sense that he doesn't really excel in one particular area, but can do a number of different things for me, such as born midfielder, perhaps even a box-to-box, even though his fitness levels isn't up. He's just he's kind of a jack of all trades kind of guy. He's yet to make an appearance for me, and he will not in today's episode. So, unfortunately as well, we lost Nano Aruso to a free transfer to Hereford. He came in on a non-contract deal, so that's a risk you always take when signing the player on a non-contract deal, amateur deal. Unfortunately, they can just leave whenever they want, and in this case, Nano Aruso did. All right, so. Moving into today's game, let's go take a look at the first team lineup. So in goal is going to be Danny Lewis, a right back, Patterson, Tony on the left, Graham Dean through the middle, Shane Byrne and Byrne through the middle with Holmes, Walker, Williams and Unlove. Now unfortunately, James Armson once again got himself injured. That's his 3rd injury so far this season, 11 days to 4 weeks this one. So he's just been really unlucky with injuries, and honestly, we need to have him back ASAP because he's one of the more creative players in midfield. But hopefully back sooner rather than later. But nevertheless, it's very frustrating. Another injury for him, and I feel like it's going to sum up the season for him. Honestly, that's 3 injuries so far for him. Actually, 4 if you count the original one. So groin strain, twisted knee, pull hamstring, and a twisted ankle. I mean, it's not looking good for him, really, is it? Alright, so let's get this game rolling up against Boston United today. Now, I remember actually seeing Boston United when they were in the Football League a long time ago. We're playing both games away today as well, which makes things a little bit more difficult. Both forms of the teams are inconsistent. They're going to line up with a 4-2-3-1 formation. They're missing Ashley Hemmings and Carl Dawley today, apparently. So, alright, let's get things on. As I said, I've already talked about the team. Let's move on. Alright, perfect. Alright, so here we go. That'll be a 4-2-3-1 formation. The star guy apparently is Tishmanga up top. Yeah, he looks a really good striker for this league. 13 goals overall, 8 in the league. And very versatile player. Advanced forward, Congolese. Striker, used to play for MK Dons by the look of things. Went to a number of clubs on loan, but he's finally found a home and flourishing here at Boston. Alright, so, yep, I'm happy with that. Let's go into the dressing room. The spirits of the boys are still really good right now. I'm going to hand it up to my assistant manager for this one. Apparently I didn't react well to it though. Typically I will do them by myself, but last time I let my assistant manager Mark Noon take the team talk and it went well, so I thought, hey, why not do it again? Didn't work out this time, but that's okay. That's okay. Let's get it going. Alright, first highlight of the game. Boys hoist along. Here's Tishmanga in the box. That's a good save there from Danny Lewis. Who's definitely I'd say he's got worse over the last couple of weeks as far as his attributes. So they're starting to decline a little bit. He is getting to the age now where his attributes will start to decline naturally. And I've definitely got to start thinking about bringing in another goalkeeper for next season because Fowler's not really good enough either. So that's going to be on my priority shopping list to bring in a young, talented goalkeeper. I may just wait till the youth intake for that one to see what we get, see if we get someone we can play straight away. But for now, I'm just going to keep my scouts working on finding players. Here's a chance now. Walker crosses it in, the keeper spills it, and Boston United thrash it away. But that was half a chance there. Alright, so halftime is here, and it's 0-0. Both teams are actually, it's pretty even so far. Nothing to really report on. Worst performers out there. Ben Tilney, best performer Danny Lewis. Ben Tilney won the back possession more than any other player, but he also lost possession. Move one into attacking third and pitch and covered in central areas. So, we're doing okay. We're doing okay. I'm going to say we're unlucky, and things haven't gone right for us so far. That's motivated a couple of the boys. Let's get back out there. I'm not going to make any changes just quite yet. We're going to have to make some changes for the next match though, because it's only 3 days later, and fatigue is definitely starting to set in with some of the boys. Good tackle there from Holmes. Here's Williams now, galloping up the field. He's got support. There's Walker. Walker, great for ball to Lee Unlove. Get in there, Lee Unlove. Adam Walker with the through ball, and Lee Unlove has turned into a little bit of a cult hero here for Brackley Town at St. James. But a beautifully weighted ball there from Adam Walker, and a great finish from Lee Unlove. Alright, so 6-7 minutes on the clock. Here's another highlight. We're going to go through this highlight and then we'll make some changes to the team. Ball's whipped in. It's kind of like booted clear now. There's Graham to Holmes to Byrne. That's a great through ball. Walker's through on goal this time. Yes, 2-0. Get in there, Adam Walker, and it's given us the cushion we need. Because at 1-0, I was getting a little bit nervous. Boston was starting to get back in the game a little bit more, but that's a fantastic finish. Jack Byrne, the playmaker from deep line at forward to the advanced playmaker, and that's a wonderful finish from Adam Walker. So let's make those changes I was mentioning a few minutes ago. Let's press some players. Let's take off Jack Byrne. Let's bring on Matt Lowe. Move Shane Byrne to a deep line playmaker role. Let's also bring on Chris Speed. We'll do Williams this time, and we'll move Chris Speed to an advanced forward role. Yeah, we'll do that, and then we'll also give Franklin a run out at left back. He's been complaining he's not getting enough first team football, despite Ben Tilney being quite obviously better than him. So we'll give him a run out, just keep him remotely happy. He's perhaps a chance now. Here's Walker to Unlove. Unlove to Speed. Speed to Patterson. Patterson back to Speed. He's brought down in the edge of the area there, but apparently it was a good tackle. That's a great ball forward. Lee Unlove tried to lay it off to him, but he couldn't find him. There's a Low back to Franklin. It's a fantastic cross, and Chris Speed taps it home. 3-0. Game, set, match to the Saints. 3-0. Take a look at this again. Here's Matt Lowe. Beautifully weighted ball to Franklin. That is a fantastic cross. Just begging for someone to get on the end of it, and Chris Speed does. 3-0. So far, Chris Speed has done a really nice job coming off the bench for us. I'm not ready to start him yet by any means, but he definitely provides us another option up top as an advanced forward. He can also fill in that poacher role as well. He's been a kind of an inspired signing, to be honest with you. Sneakily good. Alright, boys hit forward here. There's Dean. I'd be kind of annoyed now if we concede, just because I'd like to keep a clean sheet. It's good for morale at the back. Speed to Walker. Here's Walker. Back to Chris Speed again. That's a good challenge at the edge of the area. Forced to Lee Unlove. There's Franklin. He got the assist for the third goal. There's Unlove cross it in. That's a beautiful ball. And how did Matlow miss? And Patterson's dispossessed and the ball is clear. But I'm not quite sure how Matlow missed that header. That was right on the plate. Wonderful cross there from Lee Unlove. Here's another chance. Speed to Patterson. Patterson to Matlow. Looking for the run of Unlove. Can't find him. Franklin heads the ball clear. There's Waite. Mistimed challenge there from Franklin. Then Tishmanga's through on goal. That's a great finish from the Congo striker. That's a good looking through ball. Here's Walker now. Maybe chance for another late one here. That fires it wide to Patterson, but he goes out for a throw-in. And that should pretty much be the end of the match here. Just waiting for the referee to blow the full-time whistle. And there it goes. A 3-1 victory at Boston United. Alright, so here we go. Darlington away from home. They've been facing inconsistent form, and we're starting to pick up now to a bit of a fair form. Rating from Football Manager. So 5th versus 6th today. Should be a decent affair, to be honest with you. So looking at the team right now, Sam Patterson has joined the squad just recently. He's very low on match conditioning and match sharpness. So we're going to have to maybe switch him off Ellis Miles today. He's going to start at right back. Ellis has always done a pretty good job this season, so I'm not too worried about bringing him in. Who else can we potentially move things around for? Again, we're struggling with injuries. Armstrong and Noon's injury has left us a little bit short in midfield. Lowe could start today ahead of Ben Holmes. You know what? I think I'm going to do that. And then the rest of the team I'll keep as is for now, but I'm not afraid to make changes if necessary. So this is how we're going to line up. Lewis, Tilney, Graham, Dean, Miles, Byrne, Lowe, Walker, Unlove, and then Williams. So nothing too crazy. Nothing too experimental. We're going to keep on course. Same tactics, same approach. And we're going to take on Darlington today. Apparently the best player is Josh Gillies, who is a right winger. He needs a hell of a right winger, to be honest with you. I'd love to bring him in as an advanced playmaker. He can play right wing, left wing, and through the middle of the advanced forward positions. So far he's got 6 assists, 5 goals. He's definitely a threat. Something we got to keep an eye on today. Then we have top goal scorer apparently is Mark Beck, who's knocked in 7 goals this season. Definitely a player we got to keep an eye on. 6'5" Mark Beck, so I expect lots of long balls into the box. So let's do the team talk today, just because they didn't react very positively to the assistant manager. So we've been on a good run lately, and nope, they reacted about the same to me. So I'm definitely gonna nail these pre-match instructions because I feel like right now it's not going in our favour. I haven't worked out which one works out best for the squad yet, so that's something I've got to work on myself. There's a chance early on. Gillies whips the ball in. The ball is clear, but only as far as Gillies again. He shoots from distance, and that's a fantastic goal from Josh Gillies. We mentioned him at the start of the game as a potentially key player for them, and that was a wonderful left-footed strike from the edge of the area. Alright, here's a chance now for us, perhaps. Here's Lee Unlove. Plays in the box. Gillies intercepts it, but Unlove wins it back and plays it to Williams. Gets in there. Aaron Williams gets himself a goal today. He's not been on the best form since joining the club, and it's kind of stop-start for him. Hopefully this will be the start of a good remaining part of the campaign, because he's struggled at times. He really has. His form hasn't been good. He hasn't been getting a lot of goals, and I'm hoping this will kickstart a much improved performance from him. There's Gillies from the free kick again. Whoops the ball in. Burr makes the clearance. Only as far as Baines. Baines tackled by Ellis Miles. Then he sets up a counter-attack perhaps. Looking for the one of Williams, and he finds him. There's Williams, cross into Unlove. One great one-touch for Unlove. Gets in there, 2-1 on the counter-attack. Fantastic ball there from Aaron Williams. So the front two linking up here to provide the goals today. Great play from Williams there, just to hold the ball up. Wonderful little ball forward, and awesome first touch from Lee Unlove. He's been absolutely deadly in and around the box this season. Alright, so halftime is upon us, and 2-1 up. Excellent. Can't ask for more than that. Match stats are going in our favour as well, but we're retaining possession nicely. Let's take a look at some of the team analysis report real quick. Bentoni lost possession again. He lost a lot of possession, doesn't he? Gareth Dean won back possession more than any other player, and poor conversion of the final third entries into shot. That's most likely linked to Ben Tony's lost possession, just because I like to push him forward and I like to use him as width. So I'm guessing we're putting the ball out wide, but we're not getting the ball successfully in the box. So I'm guessing those two are linked somehow. All right, so I'm going to go out there and tell the lads that I'm happy with the performance. Keep it up, because 2 wins on the road against our promotion rivals would be an amazing result in today's episode. Alright, so here's the first highlight of the second half. Lewis is going to hoist this ball forward, look for Unlove, can't find him. Here's Low to Walker, great through ball to Unlove to Williams. These two are forming an unbelievable strike partnership up top. Honestly, what a great finish there for Aaron Williams and Lee Unlove. The two have been absolutely deadly today. Well worked goal indeed. Almost the perfect goal, to be honest with you. Very, very pretty. That was almost very Man City-esque, as it were. I'm not ready to compare us to Man City, but that was a wonderfully worked goal. Alright, so 65 minutes on the clock. I'm going to freshen some legs up out there. After this highlight, the ball's hoisted forward. Let's see if Williams can win it. He can't. The other Williams does. There's... ooh, good tackle at the edge of the area there. Almost fell to Williams. Thought he was going to have a clean shot on goal. There's Byrne. That's a fantastic through ball, and Williams misses the opportunity to make it 4-1. I really should have at least scored there. So I'm going to make a change up top. Going to bring on Chris Speed for Lee Unlove. Give him a bit of a break. And I'm also going to bring on Holmes for... Let's bring on him for Byrne. And let's move Byrne, Shane Byrne to a more defensive role. Going to bring off Jack Byrne. Just got the yellow card and he's tiring. I don't want to get him sent off. And let's also bring on Franklin for Tilney left back. So 3 changes. Always risky in Football Manager, because usually there's another injury or where your player gets sent off and you can't make any substitutions then. So there's always that risk of Football Manager. Alright, Miles launches ball forward. Miles as well to win it. Here's Turnbull to Burgess. Burgess out wide to Mars. Mars puts the ball in the box to Thompson. That's a great volley. And he had the keeper beat, but went wide of the post. Alright, here's Lewis. He's going to hoist this ball forward. Looking for Williams. Can't win it in the air. There's Low to Holmes. Ben Holmes into advanced position, chips the ball in the block for Chris B. Can't find him, and here's a counter-attack opportunity now for Darlington. Going to close him down more there. There's a good close down there, plays it back to the keeper. Williams hoists it long, and looking for Thompson. He's found him. Thompson, the glorious opportunity, and he lashes it wide of the posts. But that was a good opportunity for Darlington to get back in this game. Alright, so 3 minutes added on time. It's almost up here. We've got about 30 seconds to hold on to a memorable 3-1 victory over Darlington. Gillies puts the ball in, but it's straight into the hands of Danny Lewis. He should hit this ball forward here, and that should pretty much be the end of regulation time. So regulation, end of time anyway. Alright, so Gillies, and there it is. 4-time whistle has blown. An excellent 3-1 victory at Darlington. Very, very pleasing stuff indeed. Obviously that result as well is going to probably move us up the table a little bit more. We're now to 4th place in the table, only 5 points behind leaders Salford, who we narrowly lost to in a previous episode. Only 1 point behind Alfreton and 2 points behind Stockport as well. So things are definitely pointing upwards for us. Form is improving again after a small dip around October. So let's talk about the next episode real quick. So what we're going to do is we're going to do Gainsborough, Bradford, Belper off camera, and then you're joining us again for Stockport and FC United. FC United, one of the bigger teams in the division, as well as Stockport. So I'm trying to focus on trying to get the more interesting, bigger teams in these episodes. If you guys want to see something different, if you want to see a more rigid approach, let me know in the comments below. If you want to see like every 5th game, every 10th game, just let me know. But for now, we'll play Stockport and FC United in the next episode, which will be out tomorrow. Hope you guys enjoyed this one. If you did, remember to leave a like on the video, and if you want to see more videos by me in the future, please hit subscribe, turn notifications on. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next part. Goodbye everyone. Goodbye.